Jerusalem. So we've just arrived in Tel Aviv and we are going to head out for some lunch. Apparently the best hummus place in the world, called Hummus Abu Hassan. And I've heard it's a bit small and chaotic, so we're gonna just go there and see what it's like. It looks like hummus, chickpeas. Looks like there's like some sort of, maybe like some sort of chili powder on here. Parsley and herbs maybe. And then you've got like some onion. I don't know what that is. Looks so good. What's it like?
Good.
Best hummus in the world?
Let's see.
Okay. You're chilling.
Hello. Oh, hi. Oh, you're showing your belly off.
Oh, look at that white tuft.
Yeah, so we're currently at the Old Jaffa port. There's a cool Armenian monastery behind us, and there's remnants of an old Ottoman wall. And there's not much of it remains now because the British took it down. But it's really nice looking pier area, recently renovated.
That's the old pier.
So we're standing at the site of the Jaffa Pier wall that was taken down after the Ottomans invaded, and this is what remains of it.
And there's a cute cat right here. Hi!
عنده درس سواق.
So we've stopped off at this place for happy hour, and we've got, I don't actually know what this is. What is it?
Leffe blonde beer.
What is it? Is it Belgian beer? Okay, so we've got 2 Belgian beers in happy hour, and how much is it?
About £3 a bottle, which is quite good.
So that's actually like really cheap considering Tel Aviv is supposed to be the most expensive city in the world. You can get 2 beers for about £6 or whatever it is in dirham too.
Bombay Sphere, maybe that's.
So we only have the menu in Hebrew, so Jake's trying to just do a translation to see what we can understand in English for happy hour.
You can get some Lankry 10, which
Some
is
what?
supposed to be Tankery 10, but it's called Lankry 10.
It's quite cool.
Bombay Sphere.
Bombay Sapphire.
This is called Bombay Spear.
Oh, hasn't quite translated. And then we've got like some cool board games and lots of happy hour as well. So yeah.
Like in terms of its proximity to like the equator, it's actually not much different to Dubai. It's not that much different. So I'm surprised it's so much cooler.
Maybe it's because, I don't even know, because Dubai's right next to the sea too, so it does get a breeze. I have no idea. Maybe it's because, I don't know. Maybe just the Med area is cooler than the Arabian. Is Dubai the Arabian Sea?
Yeah, the Persian Sea.
So we're at Dr. Shakshuka and we've ordered the classic. Jake, you've got a shakshuka shawarma, chicken shawarma, and I've got the shakshuka with spicy sausage. And you get the naan, like it's bread with it too. It's amazing. So it's a mixture of, I think it's an Israeli dish. It's a mixture of like tomato base with an egg, or eggs in it, and then also you've got your chicken shawarma or your spicy sausage, and it is delicious. So this morning we're heading to Carmel Market, I think it's called, and it's supposed to be one of the best markets in Tel Aviv. It's got the spices, it's got food, and it's apparently really, really authentic Middle Eastern. So yeah, the tip is to get here early in the morning, so that's what we've tried to do. So we'll see how busy it is.
It's supposed to be really colourful as well, and hoping to try some great food.
Look at the spices.
So we're heading towards the marina pier, marina docks, largest docks in Tel Aviv.
About to get some lunch.
Yeah,
Just had a very intense scoot. So one thing about this place is that you can literally get around everywhere, can't you, on a scooter or a bike?
Everywhere.
Or walk. Like it's very, you don't need to get taxis anywhere, you can just hop on a scoot and ride away. So we're coming to the end of day 2 in Tel Aviv on last night, and I've really enjoyed it. Like, I wasn't sure what to expect. I didn't know much about it, and I think I've been pleasantly surprised. There's just a lot more to do than I thought there was going to be. You can walk about, you can get the scooters, there's a mixture of history, culture, food, like it's pretty much got everything.
Yeah.
I don't know what you think.
Yeah, it's been really good. It's kind of the old town kind of had felt like European vibes a bit, like something like Barcelona or maybe a bit of Brussels or something like that. Been really good. I mean, it's got a big park and stuff, so it's yeah, I've really enjoyed it. Lots of history as well. Would definitely recommend getting a walking tour, which is one thing we weren't able to do.
Yeah, I wasn't able to do that well though. So if we come back, I would come back here actually again.
Yeah, I would come back, definitely.
I would recommend it to people, and I'd also take like someone else, or I'd come back ourselves just to see a bit more, because we've only had 2 days, and I feel like actually we probably missed some stuff. There's probably stuff we haven't seen.
Could probably do with another half a day or something like that.
Yeah.
I think definitely the walking tour would help take it to the next one. But
Yeah.
It's been really enjoyable.
Now we've got a beautiful sunset, sadly hidden by clouds, but still Really, really pretty. So we're about to head back now, and then we're going to be going out for dinner later. But it was really nice whilst the sun was setting just to capture that. And then we'll walk back through the flea market and just get ready for this evening.
So we've come back to the flea market again where we were last night, and Laura being Laura dragged us around the same roads about 4 times, all in the search of a happy hour. And then
I love a bargain.
then we originally the happy hour wasn't good enough, so then we went on to find other happy hours, but then we've ended up at a happy hour that she previously deemed not good enough, which is now good enough. And then the first drink she received, she instantly turned it away because there was a fly in it.
There was a bug in my cocktail as she put it down.
So, but now she's happy. She's got a nice happy hour cocktail.
This is happy hour until 9:30 near the flea market. Rode off the flea market.
Drink of the week, that's what you expect.
Yeah, you got sangria, I got a gin based drink.
With a cinnamon stick that I thought was a straw.
He was like, this is a rubbish straw. I can't drink anything out of it because it's a cinnamon stick.
So Laura feels sick again.
I have indigestion, I think.
It's not indigestion. She just always feels sick.
I feel sick a lot in general.
For the 100th time of the year, so I've been forced to take her to a pizza place close to home.
I've had an indigestion tablet.
But no baklava for her though, because she feels sick.
No baklava.
So I can't buy a baklava now, unfortunately.
That's for tomorrow when I feel better. And hopefully I'm not sick. But having pizza, so not very Middle Eastern, but hopefully just stop me feeling sick. Da-da-da-da. So I have the classic margarita because I'm basic. And what do you have?
Pepperoni.
Pepperoni there. So we've just arrived in Jerusalem this morning from Tel Aviv. The plan was to get a bus and a train. But we didn't realise you need this have-nav card that you have to purchase. And then you kind of top it up like an Oyster card. So we ended up getting a get taxi to the train station, and then this woman actually just gave us a train ticket for free. So apparently it is election day in Israel, so everyone gets free travel from city to city in order to vote. So we've been quite lucky we didn't have to pay for the train. And now we'll have to head out to get some food.
So we're where Jesus was supposedly crucified. Very busy. I'm not sure we'll get to see the stone where the cross was placed. All the Christian denominations think he was crucified here, but the Protestants who think it was somewhere else. I'm not sure where. So you have the stone where the cross was placed, and then it's all covered up in glass because people used to chisel stone off of it to take it away. Whereas now there's only one single hole where you can touch the rock, which is where all these people are bending down now. Slab where Jesus would have He'd been bathed after he died on the cross, and he's been dressed, I guess, in some linen. People are praying.
Where are we?
So we're at Via Dolorosa, where Jesus walked down with the cross on his back, and there are multiple stops along the way where they, I guess, important parts of that journey. There's one spot as well where he put his hand on the wall, and it's supposed to be really smooth.
So this is where apparently Jesus fell on the wall and his hand touched the stone, so everyone likes to go touch that stone.
So what are your thoughts on Jerusalem?
I really liked it. I feel like we've only kind of just scratched the surface though. I feel like your first day there's so many different quarters and we're seeing so much stuff, and there's so many like different roads that it's impossible to do in one day. And I mean, we didn't even really have a whole day. We had maybe half a day. So we're supposed to go to the Dead Sea tomorrow, but I think actually we're going to have another day in Jerusalem to cover Armenian Quarter, Jewish Quarter, and even like the original Roman walls. We didn't even get to see any of that, as well or as the Mount of Olives. We didn't get to see either for the sunset, as we were a little bit too late. So it's been a good day, but I still feel like there's a lot more to see. So today we're at the Temple Mount in Jerusalem, which is the third holiest site in Islam after Mecca and Medina. And it's also really significant for the Jewish community too. But they aren't actually allowed up here onto Temple Mount. So what they do is what we saw yesterday, where they go to the Western Wall and they make their prayers into the wall, and they actually write notes on pieces of paper and stick it through the holes in the Western Wall, because that is the closest that they are allowed to get to this point.
So the Jews see the Temple Mount as incredibly sacred as well, because they believe this is where God whipped up the dust and whatever it was to create Adam, and then additionally they think this is where Abraham was going to sacrifice his son Isaac in the name of God. So it's incredibly holy for them. So here we have some chicken shawarma and hummus, falafel, salad, and then some bread. So this is our lunch for the day.
How much
Not too yeah, it's not too expensive. I think it was around 49 shekels each. So yeah, nice spread of food. Hopefully it's enough to fill us up, and I want to eat.
So you're currently walking up to the Mount of Olives that is supposed to have the best view of Jerusalem, and we're going to go up there for sunset. So I feel like I've been walking forever. I've still got a long way to go. We're currently on the Mount of Olives. So windy.
Probably can't even hear us. It's that windy. Sun's behind the cloud.
And I'm below a brick because I'm so cold. And I've told Jake to stop and he has to keep our spot.